Hey everyone, so let's get excited. We are about to build your website, the main thing that gives you an online presence. So I will say that this is a two-in-one video, so if you have a service business or product video, watch through the whole thing. I will teach you how to add your pages, your plugins, everything else. I will also share where you can buy your themes, templates, and all that great stuff. So the first thing we're going to do for my template that I have is install some plugins. So let's see. Add plugins. We're going to search for a couple plugins. Most themes that you purchase nowadays come with a step-by-step guide. Some don't, which is kind of sad, or they at least tell you what plugins that you need, hopefully. That's something, before you purchase a theme, make sure you get in contact with the person that has designed the theme. Make sure that they provide you with all the information that you need. That way your website runs smoothly. If you feel that they are not sharing information you need, move on to the next one. And all the plugins I'm adding are to make sure my theme works smoothly. I might already have WooCommerce. Yeah, it's already installed. I would just probably have to update it. And most times the plugins you're installing are for your theme to make sure it looks exactly like the demo, and then you go in and you change things. Or you tweak the website to look how you want it to look. So we now have all our plugins installed. I'm going to delete the plugins I don't need. Because a lot of times we have plugins and they can cause errors and everything else on the site, and you just want the ones that are that you need for your business. Let's activate that one. Activate, 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 activate. Oh, I have to go back and do that one. That's fine. once I connect my Genesis framework, I'll be able to activate them when I need. So we have all of our plugins activated. Now we will be adding the Genesis framework that I need for my software to run, and I will be adding my theme. And it's pretty simple. Add new, upload. So you just upload the file that you need, install now. Why did it fail? Wait, is it already installed? Yes, it's already installed. Silly me. All right, so I'm gonna go to a live preview of what the site looks like. It should have everything plugged in to how the theme I purchased looks like, and we will go from there. I have imported all the content for my theme. Ignore that my logo is off-centered. I will fix that later. But all the content is uploaded for the theme. I am now going to go in and do how I want my homepage to look, do plugins and all that other aspects, and show you how to add your pages and customize your website. Okay. Let's see, this is the home slider. My meta slider is there. Genesis News, get on the list, all that is there. So let us add the slides and do all that great stuff. So I created my pre-slides from the beginning. Add slide, upload. These are all my call to action banners, and I want them to go to direct portions of my website. So that's why you should have your links and everything ready. I need to delete this one because I uploaded the wrong one. Let's add a slide. Okay, let's go into preview. This is how the slides will look. And that's great. We have our slides. So I am currently going through and I am doing the sidebar of my blog post and everything else that you will see. And so I'm inserting my information that I need. Once again, this goes back to always having all the information ready versus undo. Always having the information ready. That way you can input the information where you need it. So let us find Instagram. Pinterest. Twitter. Like I said, the theme that you purchased should have came with a guide on how to do everything. I'm just really showing y'all how to add the extra stuff like your about page and design it and layout. That way it's more you versus just the standard one that you just purchased that looks like everyone else. So let's see how it looks. So this is the website as of right now. And these are sample blog posts that automatically get imported. So this is what it looks like when you go to a blog post. Same ones that are here are there. And so you're just going to continue importing. Now I'm going to show you the about page, service page, and adding eCourse information, and then the shop. So this is what my about page looks like when I import all the details that come with the site, and this is not what I want. So, and I'm betting when you import yours, it's not what you want. You're going to click the edit page button right here. We're going to first scroll down because this shows how the layout of your page looks. I want this layout, I want a full body, so I'm going to change it to that. Then I'm going to take all this content away. I'm going to add my photo of me. I'm going to center it. And then I'm going to, this is not it. Let's go to recents. I'm going to go get all my about stuff right here. Copy. Close. I keep doing that. Okay. Let's go back to edit this page. And we're going to put this information in and edit it. That way it all aligns together. Let's see, let's add a photo of Kickstart Your eCommerce uploads. Desktop. You can do whatever you want on your About page. There's so many cool things that you can do. This is kind of really basic, but I'm just giving them who I am, you know, my original company, what Kickstart Your eCommerce is about. That way they can know, but you can put fun facts, you can share so much information and do really great things. It really depends on the theme you purchase. So, but here it is updated. Way better than what we originally saw. So now I'm going to go in and do the eCourse pages, and we're going to add frequently asked questions, terms of service, all that stuff that's really important. So extras, let's go to my FAQs. Let's edit this page. When you're doing your FAQs, I suggest that you create as much content as possible to put under there. You really want to answer all your clients' or customers' questions without having them continuously having to contact you. I mean, it's great that your customers want to talk to you and everything else, but if you can answer their questions right then and there, it makes it a lot easier. You can always direct people to your FAQ page. That's what I tend to do. I direct people there all the time. That way their questions can get answered. So if people still have questions about the program after they have signed up and paid for it, they can tweet me. It gives them the option, or they can send me an email. So let's update that. Update. So you have inputted your pages. If you have not put in your pages, you can always go to the side of your dashboard and it has all this. You can add a new page and everything will be there. So we are going to go to terms of service. I will highly suggest that you hire a lawyer to write your terms of service. Don't just go copying and pasting offline. Mine was written by my lawyer. And so all my websites have terms of service and privacy policies, letting users know what information is gathered, what information is not gathered, if any of it's being used, and what it's being used for. This really just protects your customer base. And I highly suggest that you start reading what you see on these pages. That way you can be informed and not just using people's websites. Lots of information. All right, we have that. Let us go back to the website. So we have our FAQs terms. Let's do our privacy policy. Scroll down. Let us delete all this. Add in the content, privacy. Okay, endless scroll. The great thing about having a Mac sometimes. There's probably a shortcut that I don't realize that there's a shortcut, but hey. We're all humans, it happens. Copy. Oh, I just didn't get one part. Okay. Okay, that is updated. So I want to show you something over here though. So if you are a storefront, you would need a shipping policy. I am including this in the digital download. This is just something you need on your website, letting people know how long it will be for them to process the order, the shipping information about stolen packages, tracking information, in return. So this will be all included in your policy and everything else. So we have those pages added. I'm going to add the eCourse information, and then I will be adding service page information. This is my eCourse information page where they can read more about the eCourses and know what each one provides. So first we're going to change the default. I think I already did it. Yes, so that's already to a full screen. If you want a sidebar, that's fine. I like full screen on mine. So we're gonna add some imagery. Centered. All right, where are these lovely files? Let's go to Canva really quick. This goes back to having everything that you need. So download all of these once again. And if you don't want to watch this, you can fast forward to this time right here. All right, let's choose our files, desktop. So I'm going to insert a blurb about the program right here. And then this is about each one. And I'll have a link for them to click. That way they can purchase. So let's get all these in. Oh, I downloaded the wrong one. And I did that again. So I'm going to keep doing that and keep doing that until I get the page how I like it, and I will come back and show you in a second how everything looks. All right, we're almost done putting all our pages in. You're just going to keep putting pages in, your contacts, all that. Right now, I'm going to put in my service page. I have my script already written out of what it's supposed to say on there. And I'm going to go to pages, all pages, services, scroll down, add this in here. My service page is really just blank. It's not a lot of information. Your services might vary, but you can create it how I created the eCourse page, listing every service and then directing them to different pages to let them know what they need to do. So you have a complete website Now that you have your service page, you have your contact, your frequently asked questions, everything has been put up and it is in place. Now I'm going to show you how to set up some things in your WooCommerce section. So now we're in the WooCommerce section for the products. This is, you want to make sure you're WooCommerce and go to settings. This is all the information. You need to click where you're located. Let me scroll through. Find Texas. Selling to all cities or your Pacific or however you want it, then location. Always remember to save changes as you go. You will go to your tax section. Unless you're a nonprofit, you will enable taxes. Put in the information right here and save. Now let's go to standard taxes. We're going to insert a row. Texas. Rate 8.25. Save changes. So now when people in the state of Texas, because that's the only place I can charge taxes at, when they purchase, they will get this. All right. Checkout. This is how people are paying. So we are gonna, I'm gonna go add a plugin because I need Stripe. That's the payment gateway that I use. All right, it is installed. Let me go to install plugins. Let me activate this gateway. Gateway is activated. Let me go back to WooCommerce and settings. If you're going to do the same thing, do whatever payment gateway you're using. Make sure that you input that information. Yes, that's how I want it to look. Products, taxes, checkout. All right, enable coupons. Yes, enable guest checkout. This is how the process I want it. My terms of service. Yes, I want them to pick that. We want that enabled. And so let's go to settings. So I'm going to pause right now because I'm putting in secure information and I will get right back. Okay, so we have enabled our Stripe checkout. If you want to use any of the other ones, you can. And I want to make people agree to my terms of service before they check out. That's very important. Save those changes. All right, so shipping. If you're a product-based business that is shipping items, you can go in here and edit all the information that you need to edit. That way it makes it easier. Make sure you install your plugins such as ShipStation or USPS. That way everything is automated and it makes it simpler. Emails, you can go in here and edit the email. That way when people get their receipts and everything else, it is done and you have all the different types of emails that you can copy and paste and put in here. So make sure you set all those up. All right, so we have added our checkout. You've done all this. Now let's get to products. We're gonna add a product. So this is what it looks like to add a product. You can these are categories that are preset with mine. You can change the categories, add new categories, put the product tag in there, change the layout, and everything else. So this is where you do your product actual information. So if you are selling a digital product, you're going to click virtual download, and then you're going to add the file right here. Make sure that the file is compressed and everything else. If you're not adding a digital file, you don't click any of these. You will do the types of products. If it's a variable product, that means you have it in green, you have it in red, you have multiples of it. If it's a simple product, you do it there. Do your inventory level, link shipping, link other products and attributes. So there you go. This is exactly how you add your product, and you press publish. Take your time doing all of this. I'm going to show you what the end website looks like now. This is where you would add your product categories. You would add the product name, the category name, the slug, and then if it has a parent category, that would be a parent category. Then you can create subcategories. You can add a thumbnail. That way users know what it looks like. Let's edit this one. And that's a category. Let's go to products. And so here's one of my products and all the information for the digital download. And then I could put tag for Kickstarter eCommerce. It has a featured image. And then I put in how I want the download to be. Is it taxable and everything else. Sales, all that is here. My description for the product. And there you go. You've added a product. You've changed categories. You've done all that. Alrighty. We have a finished website for a service-based business or product-based business. Thank you for allowing me to walk you through everything. Remember, I will be giving you some places where you can buy themes and everything else. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm very thankful. Let me show you what a finished product looks like. So this is my front page of my website, minus my logo because I need to fix that. But I have my call to action banners. Remember, this is directing your clients to either hire you for services or buy products. I have a way for my subscribers or my people that pop up on my website to subscribe to the newsletter, about page, service, eCourse. I have some sample blog posts in here. And then at the footer, I have my Instagram going at the bottom and social media icons. So let's go to the different pages. This is what my about page looks like. Telling them about myself and the business. This is my contact page. You know, a cute little photo, enter their name, email address, and their message, where they can reach me, and then if they need to mail me something, it goes there. This is the eCourse page. It goes in depth about Kickstart Your eCommerce eCourse. It tells you about all the products that are offered in this. And if someone wants to purchase, they can click, or they can click here. My service page is a really simple service page. People can reach out, they can learn about where I start, how much I cost, and they can fill out the contact form. You can create a contact form that actually goes on your page right here if you want. Extras, we have my FAQs, which I need to go back and fix that to make it a one-pager, but this is the FAQ page. Any questions, people can find them there. The terms of service. Terms of service page, same thing. Privacy policy. Here is the shop. So here are all the products. Put the products in. There you go. They can add to cart. Let's view the item in the cart. There's the item. They can enter coupon code, process checkout. Once again, I have a complete website. You should have a complete website. I want you to make awesome about pages and just make a great, great website. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, make sure you reach out to me. Talk to you later. Bye.